we don't fail to see the beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most. I just wanna keep you close, so we have to give it one more try before the idiots are taking over. They're caught up in the race of wanting more, and we can tell one from the other. No one can tell you what they're running from. No one knows anymore. What's it for? What's it for?
Hey, gaat goed.
Nou, dat is niet zo.
Iedereen is aan het wachten totdat jij dat hout kapot maakt. Ja! Hoe gaat ie?
Goed. Denk ik.
Wait. Wait. Good boy. So a few days ago we went for a hike, and my plan was to, because we were going camping, me and a friend, so we had our backpacks with the tents, and my plan was to do the hike, like go up to the mountain and then maybe film a little bit when we set up the tent and cooking, and when we sleep in the tent. That was the plan. However, we got in a situation so none of that happened, so I thought I'd just tell the story, because I cannot show you, but I can tell you, of course. So what happened is we drove all the way to the other side of the mountainside by the fjord to go for a hike, go on top, pitch the tent, and then go back next day. But then we went up and we knew there was some bad weather coming in, but not in the area where we were. So I checked it every time, and then it looked like it was going okay. So with 28 degrees and full sun, we went up the mountain, and all of a sudden from one of the mountains we saw these dark clouds coming in, and the thunder started, but a lot of thunder. We didn't see lightning, but a lot of thunder. And it was me and her and Isbjorn, and we looked at each other. We were like, okay, you know, we looked up what to do in a thunderstorm, so, you know, what's the best thing to do? But then there was so much thunder that we thought, you know, is it worth the risk? We do that because we want to, because we love it, but if it gets us in a very bad situation, it's not worth it. Now we can still go back. So after hesitating for a bit, we decided to turn around, go back, wait it out in the car, and then go back up again. So we went back down the mountain, stepped in the car, waited for the thunder, let it pass. Then we met some other people, some guys who are outdoor guides. So we thought we asked them if they have maybe more specific knowledge about the weather. And the guy said, they were very nice. He said, oh, it looks like it's blown over, so just go, you know, pitch the tent, have some food, and just enjoy. And he made it sound so like easygoing, so we thought we need somebody like that who's just relaxed about the situation, so let's go back up. So we went back up, all the way up on top of the mountain. Then there was a Norwegian couple who yelled out to us, there's a thunderstorm coming. So I walked up to them and we had a chat, and then they actually showed me a very specific thunder and lightning weather forecast that I didn't know existed, which was very cool because you can see the mountains and then you can see with dots where the lightning and the thunder is going to strike. And that was the problem. When I looked for the weather, I looked at the weather of the village that we were close by, but of course as soon as you go into the mountains you go actually very far from that. So they said, if you want to pursue or keep going, you have to go now, go into the next valley and seek shelter there, or you have to go back now so that you are not in the open space. So we were talking to them, they went down, and me and my friend looked at each other and we were like, we come with you, because I think I do not have enough experience yet with thunderstorms to really be comfortable in a situation like that. And the clouds looks very black and very ominous, so I thought it's not worth it to risk it. So we went back with this Norwegian couple, but we ran down the mountain because the clouds were coming closer. The thunder started, so the lightning was coming soon also, and we were on top of the mountain. So we ran down the mountain like I've never ran down a mountain before. And I think Isbjorn, he must have been thinking like, what is going on, because we went up the mountain, down the mountain, up the mountain and down the mountain again. And we really ran with this couple. And then we, as soon as we were at the car after this big sprint down, the skies just opened and it was thunder and lightning and rain, and it was very intense. So I told them, I said, thank you so much for, talking to us, because I really appreciated that, because they could show us what was going to happen precisely more, so they have more knowledge than we had. And I think it would have been a bit scary if we would have been up in the mountains with this kind of weather. So I thanked them and we had a chat, and they were super lovely. So I wrote down their names so that I could write about them in my journal and that I don't forget about them. So I'm really thankful for that. And then I said to my friends, I said, maybe today is just not our day. We have come up and down twice. Maybe it's just a sign that today's not a camping day. So what we did is we drove home and we had a beer and watched some reality TV in my cabin. So that was very nice. So that was the story. It was crazy. I've never been, I think, in a situation like that, but it's very, you always learn from it. So and we got back safely, luckily. So that's the most important thing. So yes, that was a short story. I will very quickly summarize it in Dutch. Ik was net even aan het vertellen dat we op een wandeling zijn gegaan in een hele erge onweerbui terechtkwamen. Dus we zijn weer naar beneden gegaan naar de auto. Toen hebben we het later nog een keer geprobeerd. Toen was er weer enorm veel onweer en donder en bliksem. Wat er aankwam. Dus zijn we naar beneden gerend. En toen waren we net op tijd bij de auto. Eigenlijk voordat het onweer heel erg begon. En de bliksem. Dus we zijn eigenlijk 2 keer aan de storm ontsnapt. Dus dat was ik net aan het vertellen. Dus het was een spannende dag. Maar gelukkig helemaal veilig thuisgekomen. Dus in plaats van kamperen zijn we gewoon lekker naar huis gegaan. Want het was het niet waard om het risico te nemen om in zulk weer te kamperen. Dus dat hebben we toch niet gedaan. So that was it. So thank you for watching and I see you next time. Alright, bye!